Okay, me and Irwin was out here in Percy Creek, and we looking at some, well, Irwin and I is out here in Percy Creek. You know where we used to come camping in, come out here for 4th of July, but they do have a campsite, and I've never been on a campsite, he hadn't either, so we stopped up here today, and it's a good day, they let us drive through, and we looking at some of the other campsites, because we're thinking if we can get the reservation, she says it's always full, but if we can get a reservation, we're considering canceling Tim Ford and come here this year. And this is very nice out here. Right now we're on campsite 38. And as you can see, it's kind of wrong. It's got this area here. Each tent do have electric and water like that other one. You can set your tent up here, but me and Dylan were talking about, I'm studying. Back a little bit, we can set it back there. And the most of all the sites got their little place. You don't necessarily have to put your tent up here. You can kind of go back a little bit. And then come with the table. Come up here so you can see the fire pit. Got the fire pit.
And the fire pit is in ground.
So that's cool. Then every site got the grill. The cleaning table or whatever you need to use it for a table.
Fish cleaning table.
But in their case, most of the men fish cleaning. Got the patio set. You can't move this one. And this guy with hanging a lantern or whatever right there. And like I said, all this from here to here. Whatever's back here, you flow. Like I said, it's flat back there.
There's a lot of firewood back here.
Good, I thought so this is not a bad deal, and it's not too far from Nashville. It's a Percy Creek. You don't take them about
30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes from where we was from. Yeah, so we was in Bellevue when we came in. It was only 30 minutes.
Well, yeah.
So it's probably about 15-minute drive.
Yeah, so that'd be better for those who don't drive. Won't have to worry about probably spending as much money as we did last time. But I don't know. We was doing it when this was our tradition anyway. Was coming out here, so we can pick it back up,
right,
and make this our little spot. Come out here.
Now, here's the thing about here.
Oh, damn, the water.
We're on a campsite that's vacant right now. That's the only reason why we're on this one. However, they do have campsites that's out there on the lake. But all of those have somebody in them, so we weren't able to pull into those. And all of these sites are set up differently. So what you see here is not what we might not get. But there is a whole line of them. There's about 20 or 30 sites that's over there on the lake itself. Then they got some on this side of the street.
And either way it goes, it's not a short walk. We can walk straight across.
Yeah, we can walk straight across.
Of course, you know, I'm going to try to get the ones closer to the water because it's a swimming area and a playground right up here, which I think will be convenient for our crew.
As a matter of fact, we could drive around
we'll go back
and show y'all.
Yeah, show them where that water is over there.
You want to drive it around the park one more time, and I'll hang the camera out the window?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. And yeah, we'll show y'all. But yeah, there's the lake out there. So there is a lake out here, family. There's a lake. And yeah, so we're gonna drive around there. That is the boat ramp and all of that good stuff.
So what would you fish that
There's a pier over there, so I'm pretty sure you can fish anywhere out here.
Okay.
But I do want to get at least 2 or 3 sites that's closer to closer to the water. But we're gonna drive around and show y'all that.
Okay.
And yeah, this is
close to the bathroom if we can.
Yeah, this is beautiful. So yeah, we'll take y'all around. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna drive around this park and show y'all what this park has to offer. It's not as big as Tim Ford, but it will definitely have the appeal just like Tim Ford. It's set up really, really nice.
It is beautiful. And it's clean.
But as of right now, I only have one complaint and one complaint only. It's a nice size and they only have one bathhouse.
It's another one. It's two.
It's two?
So with a large one got one.
Okay, so I didn't see the second one.
You want to go around the loop first?
Yeah. I didn't see the second one. So she says 2 bathhouses out here. I'll drive around and show y'all this thing.
We'll go back around that way, but we're going to move out here first.
This right here is the boat lodging area or boat ramp down here. And I guess you can do some fishing. There's campsites behind us, and we'll show y'all that. Right. So, yeah, this is beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'll just take my chair. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is beautiful, family.
See, right here at home, do a staycation.
Like we said, this is a good 20 minutes from the house.
Yeah, this be better on everybody, I think.
Right here in between Nashville and Mount Juliet. And let me tell you, I have been camping a long time, and I was not aware of this location.
Yeah,
I was not aware at all.
That's crazy. We've been coming here all our damn life. I never came on this thing.
Some other more. So it looks like
that one. That number 2.
Yeah,
that's right there. Oh, if it was that one, we can manage it. Okay, we'll whip y'all back around at the first one, but we're gonna go through here and look at the
yeah, you gotta go this way. It's one way.
Yeah, it's only one way.
That is campsite number 37. Attention span. Hold on. We'll get right back with y'all. All right, y'all, we back. We back with y'all on the ones and twos, I go number 1, and I'm number 2. Yeah,
number 1.
Campsite's over there on that side over there. It's a wooded campsite, but it's also spacious out here. It's this combination of both, which I can't believe. So,
we're in a big one. There's a lot of sun.
That's a nice big one. Well, it's shaded too.
Yeah. They got them little skinny trees.
Yeah. Okay. The pine trees. Tennessee. If they ain't got nothing else in Tennessee, we got some pine trees. I tell you the truth. Believe it or not.
That's a peaceful little site too.
That's a peaceful little site too.
Yeah, there go another bathhouse up there too. But
okay, so that's the smaller one you were talking about. The big one probably got the laundromat and stuff in it. Okay, so that's a good area.
That one got 2 grills.
Yeah, they got a lot of sun in that joker right there, boy.
Yeah, we definitely gonna try to find the ones without the sun.
Yeah. Look at that firewood there. They out there chilling. How y'all doing? They waving.
See, look how they got their tent sitting there. Oh, this cool right here.
Yeah, but it ain't on the water.
It ain't on the water, but it's cool.
I gotta be on the water.
It's like a whole temperature change.
You know, ain't nothing but a fish. For y'all that don't know, that white dog over there, he cute.
Oh, that dog pretty. I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, this is probably the one with the laundromat you was talking about.
Well, I gotta use the bathroom anyway, so you wanna walk around out here a little bit?
Yeah, take the phone in there and see how clean it is. Why don't you do that?
I will do.
I'm gonna stay right here until you come back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut on the AC too.
Yeah, cut that on. It's hot. Okay, hold on. Let me get this.
You don't have very much juice in your phone. All right, she can get back with y'all. She's going to the bathhouse. She's gonna go in there and check the cleanliness of it before we come out here. We like to get out and ride around and scope out campgrounds. All right.
Okay, let me see. I'm going the wrong way. I got it. Okay, so this is the bathroom. It's pretty here, here, so this is really nice. Let's hope this bathroom is up to par. It's clean. It smells like bleach. Oh, this cool. It's got the little showers. Okay. Ain't that big in there, but it's big enough to do what you gotta do. Yeah, let me see right here. You hand the nose, that's my shoes. I don't know what's going on, why they temporarily out of order, but yeah, that's decent, so I gotta use the restroom and I'll get back with you.
All right, so fam, we're gonna make another loop around this park, but this time we're gonna bring y'all along. We've been around it already, and we figure we'll bring y'all along.
It's out.
We're gonna bring y'all along just so y'all can see the park.
Just starting at number 1.
So it's
RVN 10, but it looks like it's a lot of 10.
Yeah. So there's 60 sites out here on the park.
Ain't overly big.
Odd numbers on the outside and even numbers on the inside of the park. One on the odd numbers on the right, even on the left.
Oh, those people like big. That's number 1.
This is site number 1, and like I said, there's 60 sites.
Look at all that up here.
Yeah, that's number one. That's some area. But since we know that y'all bougie and our family like to be on the water, campsites, what is it, baby? 35?
Yeah.
It's 11 through 35, all odd numbers.
Them the ones that was by the playground.
They on the by the playground in the lake.
I'm not out of river about swimming because my some food.
Yeah. Hopefully not. The only reason why I was doing last year when we went camping was because of the hurricane. So, yeah, those some tenors right there. Yeah, we tent camp, y'all, because I think it's more better.
Number 11.
Yeah, we were thinking number 11 until we got around over there to the other side. So here, the ones 11 through 35 starts on the lakeside.
Yeah, we trying to do the lake.
And we gotta have the lakeside because our sites on the even side, that was on the inside.
Which ain't no but a short walk.
That lake is on the outside, and it is a short walk.
The park's not that big.
It's not very big at all.
I think it. Why not like that?
Look how big they are.
I know.
I wanted to see. Yeah, they pretty flat too. And you don't have to set the tent up on the pad because the pad is made with gravel, and we don't want to put our tent on the gravel. We don't want to rip any holes, so we want to try to put it in the ground, put it on the ground, on the grass, and
we said 2 tent per site, 8 people.
8 people, 2 tent per site, or it can
RV and
one RV and a tent, but they're not worried about that. And here's another thing I like about this. You see the guy bagging up the RV. For those that don't know, I drive trucks, and most of the parks have what they call blind back here, where you have to turn the trailer to the left, and it's hard to see. But this park here is set up to where you back to the right, and you can see everything that you're doing. It makes it much more easier. And I don't understand why parks do that. They have your back, your RV, and especially your trailer. You got a fifth wheel there, and you're back to the left, and you really can't see. In trucking, we call it blind backing, and it's one of the most difficult parts to do. All right, so now we're at the part where, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but let me zoom in. On this side here is the swimming area and the playground. Yeah, this is set up really, really nice. And I don't even think Tim Ford had a playground.
It's way on the side and kind of old.
Yeah, so
it ain't that big.
Then we got grandbabies coming with us.
I can take over here if I have to.
I don't want to be close to the playground and the swimming area. I'll be 1 or 2 sites down. Which I probably put my fishing poles out there at night, so we ain't got to worry about that.
We got to watch the kids. Oh, look at that one, number 30.
Number 30 is right across the street from the play area and the swimming area.
Yeah, we can watch them there.
And 30 is a pretty big site.
Yeah. That is really good.
I don't know about you, baby, but these jokers got something on the grill out here, and it's smelling good.
Walk up in there and be like, "Cuz Pete."
Yeah.
You know damn well somebody named Peter Mirror.
Boy, got a big old fifth wheel for that dang truck there. I hope he ain't pulling it with no Chevy. That ain't Chevy. I love Chevys, but that train is gonna fall out of that. That's old Ford. That's old Ford there. Yeah. It's a really, really nice park, family.
I'm here for it.
We might consider this park being always closer to home. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get to. And
you can literally catch a lift up there.
Yeah. And it's right in our backyard, and we wasn't aware of that.
I didn't pay no attention to it.
We was not aware. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna check the dates. Who? He chilling already. This dude just pulled in about 30 seconds ago and he's chilling already. So yeah, we're back at the boat ramp. I'm sorry. We're back at the boat launching area. Y'all, it's just beautiful out here.
So quiet.
Yeah, fam, y'all get a copy of this video. Probably get a phone call too. We know that it's gonna take a lot of convincing for us to switch the park and not go to 10-4.
I don't think you have to.
They very adamant about them 3 campsites out there at 10-4.
Clean and they got some water.
Yeah.
They got some water. They all there.
You think it okay? Well, we gonna go for it.
They don't do. They stay home.
Nah.
But I don't think you got no problem.
It's beautiful, y'all. It's a whole lot more wooded than 10-4. 10-4 is not that wooded. But the sites by the water, I noticed that they wasn't so wooded.
No, they ain't so great.
Yeah, so just when you get back up in here.
They clean and it's clean as hell out here.
So yeah, man, this is a really nice park, y'all. So we're gonna chop up this video and put it all together and
get out of these people park. We ain't paid nothing to get in. They see drive through. We don't been here about about an hour. So they like, what the hell like that?
Yeah, look at got old Tenor right there.
Yeah, he got his thing. That's what I'm saying. You can sit it back off the lake. You don't have to put it on that pad. You can have that other area for your vicinity.
And it's crazy to me how some campsites don't even allow you to tent camp in them. And to be honest with you, that's just camping to me. I don't understand not allowing tents. Not on the water.
It's not on the water, but it's got a lot of area.
Go down the water.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's wrong. You don't got to play around.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care.
But like you said, you probably gonna beach tonight.
But at the same time, by the playground, we hear a lot of hooting and screaming all day too. Not just the hours.
Yeah. Like I said, I ain't mad that they was on the water.
We're exiting the park.
Yeah, we're gonna get some information.
We're just gonna stop here and get some information.
I'm gonna see if
we're gonna check some dates. We might transfer. We already got a park reservations for our family camping trip, but it is almost 2-hour drive, and it's hard for some of us to get out. So this one right here will be much easier. That's right. You know they heard that, right? You know they heard that. Talking about how she got stuck driving. All right, y'all. Here's the big next thing. We stopped and got some information. She told us the whole rundown on how things work, how many tents are allowed on the site, and all of that.
We can actually get more sites for our money.
Yeah.
We get about 4 sites for what we paying for them too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice park, and we're gonna see if the dates are available for that day, for the days that we're coming out.
Well, I already told Denise too. Anyway, that if we find a better park, we find a better deal, we might change the park.
Yeah.
So she said she was okay with it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do some things, look at the dates, crunch numbers, and all of that good stuff. See, the other park, they had limitations on the other park too, as far as the tents and all that, which was about the same. 2 tents per site, or 10 RV plus canopy per site. They were the same, but they was a little more lenient out there. The other park, either they was lenient or they just didn't.
It was hurricane. I think they just said for you.
Yeah. So, that's something to think about, which it ain't a big deal. Like she said, with the money that we've already paid for the reservations that we got, we probably can take that same money and get another site, which would be better, So either way, it's a win-win. And yeah, we gonna check that out. Well, Mama gonna check that out. She's responsible for all that.
No, I'm not.
I messed something up.
I'm saying I'm responsible. I'm not responsible.
I messed something up. I set up the tents.
That's how you
get
learn.
The sites.
And I'm finna resign from it. Somebody else's turn.
So yeah.
I do mini trips. I don't do the other people.
You like mini trips?
I set up for mini trips.
This is a mini trip. This is the whole reason why we're making this video, because it's right up the road from the house. So now what you got? What you got now?
Played, I don't know.
What you we gonna talk to the rest of the family. We gonna talk to the rest of y'all and see what y'all think. We showed you the park and all of that.
Man, they gonna come wherever. They gonna come. All you gotta say is food, cook, water. They gonna come.
We gonna call you Hitler.
Food and water. Sandwiches and water.
Y'all see there's no democracy going on here. This is straight dictatorship right here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just Hitler.
That's how I came up. We're no democracy in the household.
I say we got doggone to ask the family, get a vote, and all of that. But this one right here, it's got doggone, hey, it is what it is. Got doggone to run with it.
If it's easy for them to get to, I promise you, they will be okay. As long as they only want water. That's all they worry about.
That's all they want.
As long as there's some water around and some hot plates flowing, little mimosa or something, we good.
Yeah, all that's guaranteed. Yeah, that happened right there in the backyard. That's guaranteed.
Dead poor. They be all right. I don't even feel like it's a discussion needed. We'll show them the little videos like the park, but I don't feel like it's we're not asking.
I asked. She ain't asking. I'm gonna ask.
I'm telling you, this is where we gonna be at. Be there, be square.
Dictator.
That be me. I don't care.
But yeah,